So Nike finally released their trailer for Caitlin Clark's sneaker. They
At long last, Nike has made a smart move after months of questionable decisions. Caitlin Clark finally has a signature commercial she earned, and unsurprisingly, the backlash is glorious. The haters are in shambles, furiously typing away, their outrage reaching levels of saltiness that could rival the Dead Sea. Every whine, every complaint. It's all music to the ears of those who've been waiting for this moment.
Already, I'm pretty sure you have. Nike has released a new Caitlin Clark commercial, and they made it their business to show love and show out for none other than CC. Now, we know fans has definitely been in odds with the company ever since signing Caitlin Clark. A lot of people feel as if they put Caitlin Clark on the back burner. I don't know, man. I'm a Nike fan. I know a lot of people going to disagree with me on this, but I think Nike was strategic with their Caitlin Clark growth. People could be mad about it or feel whatever way they feel about it. But one thing I can tell you is that I feel as if
Nike just dropped that Kobe-style commercial for Caitlin Clark's new PE sneakers. And it's like the company finally woke up and remembered why they signed the most electrifying player in basketball. This is a woman who carried women's hoops into the spotlight, who packs arenas like she's handing out stacks of cash. And now, at last, she's got an ad that lives up to her star power. And the best part? The haters are absolutely seething.
And Nike are officially dropping Caitlin Clark's Indiana Fever player-exclusive Kobe 5s in just a couple weeks. So this shoe was first seen being worn by Caitlin and was thought to be a colorway made just for her up until just a couple days ago, where Nike's official images of the shoes got leaked and the announcement was made saying that everyone will now have a chance.
Nike didn't just drop a commercial. They made a declaration. The moment Caitlin Clark laces up those Kobe 5s, her eyes sharpening into that iconic Mamba glare, there's no question. Nike is putting the world on notice. This is what elite treatment looks like. The VFX, the cinematography, the sheer gravitas. It's the kind of production reserved for legends, not the half-hearted nods women's basketball has been fed for years. Clark isn't just in the league. She owns it. And Nike just made damn sure everyone knows.
We got something for Caitlin. We got Mamba Caitlin. We got Mamba Caitlin. Where is the Mamba Caitlin? There we go. We get the Mamba logo. We have Caitlin on Demon Time right now. But yeah, it's good to note that they finally announced it as a Caitlin logo.
And right on cue, here come the haters, clutching their pearls and wheezing out the same weak arguments. Why her? What about everyone else? Too much, too soon. Please, this recycled outrage has been on life support since Clark entered the league. They can't handle the truth screaming in their faces. Caitlin Clark is women's basketball now. Nike didn't just recognize it, they celebrated it. No apologies, no half measures. The future's here, and the whiners can either adjust their glasses or stay mad.
Now, people felt the type of way, about Caitlin Clark getting these PE shoes. A lot of people felt as if she should have her own signature shoe, which she should. She very should. But guys, I don't think there's any player that got a Kobe PE, bro. Like, do y'all know who Kobe was in the basketball world, bro? I'm just saying, like, Kobe didn't allow, even his family, I'm pretty sure it's not just going to give his signature shoe to just anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like other NBA players.
Let's talk numbers, because the Caitlin Clark effect doesn't lie. Those sneakers, gone in 5 minutes. Fans flooded the SNKRS app like it was a Black Friday riot, and the $190 retail price vanished faster than a timeout in the fourth quarter. Within 2 hours, resellers were hawking them on eBay for $375. By day's end, StockX averages hit $365, with some sizes skyrocketing past $800. This isn't hype, it's proof. Clark moves product like a generational force, and the market just screamed what her haters refused to admit. She's a standard now.
These things is some fire. I'm telling you, where there's smoke, there is fire, and these things is hitting so hard. And who got a bot? Who a shoe plug? Because I need 2 pairs. I need 1 wall, and I need one for my feet, because these things is hidden right here, and no, I don't want to pay $600.
If you're loving this moment, hit subscribe, because the meltdown from critics is delicious. Nike finally woke up to the undeniable truth. Caitlin Clark isn't just breaking records. She's rewriting the game. Last season, she single-handedly propelled WNBA viewership to 24-year highs, with an average of 657,000 viewers per game. Even more telling, 19 of the league's 22 most-watched matchups feature her Indiana Fever. She didn't just move the needle, she obliterated it. Now, let's tackle the real reason the haters are so pressed. For months, Nike dragged its feet on Clark while fast-tracking Aya Wilson's signature shoe, and fans weren't having it. But here's the thing, greatness can't be ignored forever. The numbers spoke, the culture spoke, and now, Nike finally listened.
So it's finally here. Caitlin Clark sneakers from Nike is finally dropping. She was signed to them last year, and the sneakers is a year late in my opinion, but nonetheless I'm excited because these sneakers is finally coming out. But what does annoy me a little bit is that this is a collaboration with Kobe. Now, Kobe, respect to Kobe, the legend, rest in peace, great basketball player. But in my opinion, Caitlin Clark is a big enough star, and she's creating her own legacy. So I feel like, at least for her first sneaker, it shouldn't be a collaboration with any other player, dead or alive, in my opinion. I feel like Caitlin should have, for her first shoe, had her own original design just for her.
The Aya versus Caitlin discourse spiraled into toxicity because people refused to acknowledge the obvious. This was always about business. Nike caught strays in their own camp, like Jordan Rodgers, a 15-year Nike vet who blasted them for sitting on the most marketable athlete since MJ while pretending she needed to earn her moment. But the real comedy? Aya Wilson knew about her signature shoe deal for 2 years, yet still played the victim when Clark's contract dropped. Cue the subtweets, the performative outrage, the whole woe is me act, all while sitting on a secret Nike bag. Peak manufactured drama. But that's what happens when a player transcends a game. Certain corners of the internet short circuit. They can't process a talent this undeniable, so they invent narratives. Too bad for them. Real stars don't need excuses.
Stock price since 2021, it is down nearly 60%. Your executives and the people who are making these decisions, their stock options are worthless. Meanwhile, you have the single biggest needle mover in all of American sports since Michael Jordan, and you have somehow convinced yourself that you need to slow play this. Let me show you Google Trends search traffic for 4 female basketball players. There is one who only rivals Caitlin Clark, and that is Angel Reese, and you do not have her. She is over at Reebok. I am so confused as to how you would be so invested in the WNBA for several years, and you have been doing great work to try to elevate and uplift that league and many of the athletes there. But this seems like you have convinced yourself that this needs to be an either-or conversation. We never have an either-or conversation in the men's sport.
Nike's finally awake, and they're all in on their most valuable asset. That Kobe tribute commercial wasn't just an ad, it was a declaration. Caitlin Clark isn't some checkbox of their WNBA roster. She's a generational force pulling in families, kids, and even skeptics who'd never tuned into women's hoops before. She's not just growing the game, she's rewriting its ceiling. And that Kobe connection? Far from a gimmick. Clark's been rocking Kobe since Iowa, calling them her magic shoes, her babies. When she channeled that Mamba glare in the spot, it wasn't acting, it was destiny. Kobe would have loved this. A player with the same obsessive drive, killer instinct, and gravitational pull to elevate everyone around her. Nike didn't create this moment. They just stopped getting in its way.
About Caitlin Clark, she's got it. She's got swagger. She's got, if you will, balls. She's tough. She's shrewd. She's not a good passer. She's all-time great. And she makes logo threes, and she makes them beautifully. She jump shoots the way Steph does from the logo, where she's not feet on the floor pushing set shots. She goes up, holds it, and flicks the wrist, and has incredibly underrated strength. She's just got all-time it factor. She's doing things on a nightly basis where you sit back and say, oh, She's selling them out like crazy. That's Jordan-esque. So in impact, she's already having Michael Jordan.
Nike won't make back its $28 million investment in direct sales. It's about staking their claim to Clark's cultural tsunami. And when that shoe drops later this year, watch the same critics suddenly dismiss its significance, just like they did with the sold-out Kobe piece and record-breaking ratings. But the market doesn't lie. Sold-out drops, spiking viewership, arenas packed with kids in Clark jerseys. This is a revolution, and Nike's finally smart enough to ride the wave. The haters can cope. The numbers always tell the truth.
Good to see that not only Nike are doing this, but Nike actually are willing to say, you know what, yeah, we'll give Caitlin her PE. We'll give Caitlin her PE. And I wonder what way the Hatelins are going to twist this. I wonder what way the Hatelins are going to.
Clark's singular star power is proving female athletes can drive business, move product, and command attention on their own terms. Nike's bet on Clark as the face does more than elevate her. It supercharges the entire ecosystem, from exploding viewership in sold-out arenas to corporate sponsorships and media coverage. Her impact is a rising tide lifting every boat. And most crucially, it proves women's sports aren't just good for progress. They're premium entertainment with undeniable ROI. Let the haters seethe. The Caitlin Clark effect is unstoppable, and Nike, after an embarrassing delay, is finally locked in. The wave they hesitated to catch, it's now a tsunami. And this era, it's just getting started.